Hello, and welcome to Positive Day Podcast. I'm your host, Daniel Malcolm. Today, I just want to start by saying thank you. Thank you for all those who have been supporting me. Thank you for all those who's been there on my side. Always put in a comments, or thank you for all those that have subscribed to Positive Day. All those that have met me at work, send me a text message or email me, tell me how I touch, change, move their lives in some way or another. I just want to say thank you to you. And my story is just for some people to be aware of they're not alone in this world. And my whole podcast, my whole reason why I do what I'm doing there, my podcast, is to just let people know that you are loved no matter where you are, and you're not alone. And whatever you're going through, it's not the end. So I just want to tell you, those who haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to me on Spotify, Apple Podcast, wherever you're listening to me. Please subscribe so you never miss another episode again. And through subscribing, other people will know, and it will be popular so people can hear and know. And the same information that you're getting, others are getting it today. I made a couple of notes today, so I'll be going back and forth in my notes because I did a bit of research on the topic today. The topic today is loving yourself. Positive Day is about loving yourself, loving you. So today, I just want to start with thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. On today's topic, today I'm talking about loving yourself. When was the last time you tell yourself, I love you? When was the last time you look in the mirror and tell yourself, I love you? You do something for yourself. And I had a couple of episodes with the same thing, loving yourself. But today it's just about self-love and the different ways you can love yourself. Before I start, I go any further. I met someone at work who came up to me and said, I never knew you had a podcast. I listened to it, and I'm in the same situation as you are. But the difference is my mom just passed away a couple of months ago, and yours has been a while. I really need to sit with you and talk. We need to talk. We have so much in common. And I was very happy and grateful and thankful that I am reaching people. I'm really touching lives and changing lives. I'm not doing this. I'm doing it because I just want others to know, others to not feel alone. Like I went through mine alone, and I found a way to get out of it. And I just want to share that with everyone out there. Today, it's about loving yourself. Loving yourself is not selfish. Loving yourself is not ego. Loving yourself is not anything like that, which I have gotten this myself. People tell me I have an ego because I love myself. I love myself, but I don't hurt people. I love myself, and with that love, I love people. All those who have said that I have an ego in loving myself, I have never treated them bad. Loving yourself, when you love yourself, you love people with that same love. And that's where self-love comes in, loving yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, you cannot love yourself. How can you love anyone else? One way to love yourself is to support yourself. Support yourself in a way of doing good things to yourself, saying good things to yourself. Mine is I always stand in the mirror and I always tell myself, I love you, you're amazing, you're kind, I am wealthy, I am free, I am supportive, I am kind. I give all the things that I'm expecting someone to say to me, I say to myself. Just remember, I just want to share this out there. It's whatever you tell yourself, whatever you say to yourself, that is what will happen in your life. That's what will flourish in your life. You cannot think negative thoughts. You cannot say negative things about you. If you say negative things about yourself, what do you expect people to say? And stop saying those, I hate myself and all this I am this, I am stupid, or how could I screw it up? It's like you need to stop saying those things to yourself and start blessing yourself. Say the things you want to happen in your life, to flourish in your life. You're going through a situation, whatever the situation is, I always say with love, anything is possible. You tell yourself the solution that you want out of that situation. And you tell yourself the solution. And you have to believe that whatever you're saying to yourself will happen. I just want to say something like, I don't stress. I don't add stress upon me. I do not look for things to stress me out. I always believe that I will know what I need to know when the time is right. I will know what I need to know when the time is right. I will get the information that I need when the time is right. I don't listen to the news. If something in the world happens and I need to know, the universe, God will give it to me, will let me know. I don't spend time looking up at things, what happened, what's going on in the world, what's going on. I don't. What I need to know, the universe will give me that. So I am never stressful. I'm never stressful about what the weather is going to be like. I'm not going to stressful about, because I don't tell myself I don't have money. I tell myself whatever I need, I will be blessed at that time. And I am always blessed at that time. And I just want to put that out there. Tell yourself whatever you're going through, whatever you need to start affirming yourself. The universe, God will bless you with your thoughts. Whatever you're thinking, this is what's going to come out. If you're thinking negative thoughts, you're thinking that whatever you're thinking of, you want healing, think of being healed. Say, I am healed. And I trust I am healed. And believe it. Keep on repeating it, saying it to yourself, and you will be healed. You are going to. This is facts. And if you think I'm just blurring this out, go around in the world, go do research, read books. You will find out that your thoughts are your reality. Whatever you think, whatever you visualize, this is what's going to happen to you. Don't worry about things you cannot control. If you cannot control it, don't worry about it. Let it go. And you need to support yourself. Supporting, no name calling yourself. Do not call yourself a name that you don't want someone else to call you. Call yourself the name that you want to be called. That you are kind. I am smart. Something we say a lot, I'm stupid when you make a mistake. When you tell yourself that, you will become stupid. You have to tell yourself, I am smart. You don't know what you know at the time because you don't need to know it. So you are smart because there are other things you know. I had this experience a couple of weeks ago where I don't know the things I know. I decide I'm going to do a podcast. I start with something and it just go on. It's like, I don't know how I know the things I know, how I think the things I think, because I just meet people and I start talking to people and I just start telling them things about themselves. And I don't know that, I don't have an answer how I know the things I know. The past few months, I have been like really on a transformation with myself. And the transformation is loving myself more, because sometimes in our lives we allow circumstances, people place on things priority over us, and we lose ourselves. We forget to love ourselves. We forget to pump ourselves. We forget to do this for ourselves. So we always need to support ourselves. Say good things to yourself. Tell yourself how amazing you are. Do the tiny little things like brushing your teeth, going for a walk, taking a shower, putting clean clothes on you. Try to dress nice, like put something nice on you, something colorful, not dark and gloomy color, but put something colorful on you. Go for a walk, treat yourself to a pedicure, manicure. Don't tell me about you don't have money, because if you want a pedicure, you want a pedicure. You tell yourself, and the universe will supply that for you. I just have a quick thing I just want to share with you. My birthday was coming up, and I called my niece and I told my niece, and my niece said, "Uncle, you should spend your birthday with us." And I said, "Oh, my birthday's coming, I should come and spend my birthday with you." But I did plan with a previous friend that we would go to Mexico for my birthday. And it so happened that this Mexico thing didn't work out. But I happened to go to Washington to spend birthday with my niece, and it was it was really an awakening. It was a life-changing. It was so many things I learned, I observed, I found out about myself. And I always take every situation, every circumstance about things in my life. And firstly, I was so proud of my niece, where she came from, and how she's structuring herself, and something that she said to me, or her husband, one of them said to me, it's like, you have created something so amazing with your life, that your niece is looking up, or we're looking up at you. And I look back at myself and like, what have I created? And it's like, you so positive, you so you say the right things, you're so encouraging. You always call when we need a call. You always say something when we need that exact word. And again, it comes back to, I don't know where it comes from, how it just comes out. The thought comes, I just release the thought. I always tell myself, I am safe no matter where I am. I am safe. If today's my day, there's nothing I could do about it. Today's my day. But I don't live my life like I live my life. I am safe wherever I am. I will know whatever I need to know, and the universe will give me whatever I need to know at that point in time. Do something nice to yourself. Say good things to yourself. Support yourself. Whatever your dreams, your desire, whatever you want, you have to support yourself. Find what you need so you can move, so you can grow. Something I hear a lot of people say to themselves, I hate my job. Oh my God, you have a job. You hate your job? The universe is going to take that from you. You're going to have another job, the same thing. You have to appreciate, you have to love what you have, where you are. You are for a reason and a purpose. Always remember that. You're not there by accident. You're there for a reason and a purpose. Love yourself. Support yourself. Be there to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Say nice things to yourself. Do kind things for yourself. Set moments. Set time out for yourself. People will treat you the way you treat yourself. Treat yourself with love, with respect and kindness. And don't tell me like, someone will disrespect you, insult you, or whatever, and you go and you give them that same energy. No, be quiet. Smile. In my head, when those circumstances, those situations happen to me, I just say, I send you love. I send you love. I was driving to work, and this person just cut me off. And I was in my car singing, happy, enjoy driving to work. And when the person cut me off, like, first thing that comes to me, I send you love. It was a close call, really close to knocking me. And I said, I send you love. And it changed how I felt. Like, I was beginning to like when someone cuts you off, the rage pops up. And the first thing that just comes to me is like, I send you love. It's not something that you just get up and adapt. It's something you have to keep on constantly saying to yourself, constantly repeating it to yourself. I love you. You're great. I am kind. I am sweet. I am smart. I'm intelligent. I'm whole. I have everything I need. I will become all that I was created to be. You have to tell yourself those things. You have, when you tell yourself, you practice. It just doesn't come up. When you realize you lapse, you go back and say, you realize you're stressing out, you realize something is taking over you. You find a mirror, you go somewhere, you spend a 2 minutes, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, and tell the situation, I send you love, I am safe. This is, because when you're angry, you cannot think, your blood pressure is rising. So treat yourself with love. Treat yourself with kindness. Take moments and take a deep breath and just smile, because not every, my mom had something say, not every dog that bark you bark back at them. Just some things, it's never about you. It's the person, they tend to treat you the way they are treated at home, and you're now answering back, making them feel powerful because now they have someone to treat the way they're treated at home, the way they live their life, the way they think of themselves. So they pawn that upon you, and when you answer that, you yourself now are like answering back, yourself giving them energy, value. Let it go. Smile. In your head, I send you love. I give you love. You know, and this is self-love. When you could preserve yourself, when you could handle the stress, whatever the situation you're going through, and you could say, I send you love to someone who's trying to disrespect you. This is loving yourself, and you're giving that person love. I had a text message with a classmate of mine. We were never good buddies, good friends. We were not close friends at school, but throughout the years, like we adults now, we have this group chat, the class group chat, our graduation year group chat, class of 98. We began to talk, we began to express what's going on with each other, and we share what's going on, and we talk, and he was in a place where I told him, I told him, give the situation gratitude, love yourself to experience what you're experiencing. It is not a good situation, it's not a good experience, but love yourself and learn, and you will learn about yourself, because the universe, God, put you there so you can learn something about yourself. Every situation is to learn something about yourself. There's no bad situation. And if you tell yourself there's no bad situation, every situation is like, what can I learn from this situation? I am here for a reason and a purpose. Take a moment and say, accept it. Accept the situation of where you are. And you will realize, you will see the situation it becomes smooth, better, easier for you to handle. It's like going against the tide. Why are you going against? You have to go with the tide, and it becomes easier. You can fight the situation, you can argue the situation. All you could do is give thanks to the situation, embrace it, accept it, and find out what you need to find out from it. Because every situation is a lesson for you to learn about yourself and learn something about yourself. Be kind to your mind and your thoughts, the things you think about yourself. Just take a moment and just the thoughts you say to yourself, the things you say to yourself. You want something, start to think about the answer, the result you want. not what you don't want. This is a battle I still carry. I always used to think about the things that I didn't want in my life. I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this. And it keeps on happening to me all my life. And why is the things I don't want keep on happening to me, and I'm a good person? Why the things that I dread in my life is happening to me, and I am an awesome person? And I realize is if I stop saying the things that I don't want in my life, and I start to say the things that I want, and start to bless myself, bless my hands, my face, my feet, my tongue, my mouth. I start to bless myself. I start to think about the things that I want. I start to think about it. I start to visualize it, and it start to happen in my life. And I just want to share that if you take a moment and be kind to your thoughts, it doesn't, and again, it took me a while. Yes, it takes me time. It's not something you just get up and say, okay, I will change. Self-transformation is a journey. You never stop learning. You never stop improving. You never stop getting better. I just want to make you understand that if you're on a journey, a self-journey, self-improvement, self-growth, whatever journey you want, whatever you want to start the gym and you want to be slim and fit, it is never something you could just do, get up. It's consistent. You have to be at it. You will fail, you will get up and grab it and move on again. And I just want to share that with you. It takes me so long for me to be able to realize that I have changed, and I'm still working at it. I still sleep. I still get up and I catch myself, and I just pick it up wherever I left off. Be kind to your thoughts. Say good things to yourself. The statement you make to yourself. Something I just want to share with something personal. I just want to put out there is say the things you want in your life. I had a friend that's going through a relationship issue, and he always talked about the things he didn't want, and through that conversation I was having with him, it made me realize that I was saying the same thing to myself. The things I don't want in a relationship, friendship, whatever relationship. And I found, I did some research, and I've started this journey, this affirmation. I started to say the things that I want to say. Started to say the things that I want, the type of friends I want, the type of people I want in my life, where I want to live and stuff like that. You start to say those things. Say those kind of things to yourself, and it will start to happen and develop. Don't waste time on the things you don't want. Again, spend time, energy, talk about the things that you want, the things you want in your life, the type of friends, the way you want your kids to turn out to be, the partner you want, the relationship you want, the kind of car you want. Start to say those thoughts, those things in your head. I'm not just yapping. I'm telling you things I have been through. And I'm just telling you to reassure you the things I've been through. And it's so crazy. It's so like the thoughts, the things we think of about our own selves. And you can imagine how if somebody think of you that way. Let's be kind to our thoughts. Let's be kind to our thoughts. Not just ourselves, not just taking care of ourselves, the outer portion of us, but our thoughts, the way we think and the thing we say. The things we think of ourselves. If it meant writing it down, so when you start to say it, you just pick it up and start to say it. Say what you need to say. Say the right things about what you want in your life. Don't spend time on talk about the past, how the past. I've had many episodes on the past. Let the past there. Embrace the past. The last relationship wasn't good. The last relationship didn't turn out the way you wanted it to be. Embrace it. Find out what you need to learn from that relationship, from that situation. Send it love. Forgive the person. Forgive yourself. Let it go. It's not going to help you now at this moment where you are right now. All it's going to help you is the lesson that you learn from it, forgiving yourself, forgiving the person, and nothing is of your fault. Nothing that ever happened to you in your life was ever your fault. I'm going to repeat that again. Any circumstances, any situation, anything that happened to you is never your fault. I have lived with the guilt of my mom passing away because of the situation I was in. Like, I felt it was like my fault. And I realized that I had to grow up. I had to start thinking. And I strongly believe if that situation didn't happen to me, I wouldn't be here today to share my life experience with you, to share what I've learned, what I've experienced in my life with you. So whatever the circumstances, whatever the situation of your past, forgive yourself, forgive the person, the situation, and remember, it was never your fault. No, it was never your fault. It was just a lesson to learn. Learn the lesson. Get the lesson. Next chapter. Just keep on moving. Keep on moving forward. Don't hold on to things. Don't hold on to that situation. Don't hold on to past. Think positive thoughts. Some people, they have nothing good to say about their ex. But when they were in love, they had all the good things to say. They break up, they move on. They also want to blame the ex for the circumstances in their life. It's two to tango. Always remember that. And don't say you were good. Because if you were good, the person would have given you goodness back. Whatever the reason, the purpose, the circumstances, whatever it is, let it go. Forgive yourself. Forgive the person. Begin to love yourself. Learn the lesson you learned from it and move on. Start to think positive thoughts about yourself. And the same way you give yourself positive thoughts, you say good things to yourself. Say good things to others. That is part of loving yourself. Because you cannot say good things to yourself and say mean things to someone else. I'm a strong believer, the only way out is love. The only way out through any situation, any illness, any circumstances is love. Love the circumstance, the situation. Love the circumstances whatever you're in. Love your thoughts. Love yourself. Love your thoughts. The things you're thinking. The thing that's going through your mind. Make sure it's loving thoughts. It's positive thoughts about yourself. And say those things to others that you're saying about others. The same thing. Just remember what goes around comes around. Good things you're thinking, good things you're letting out, good things will come back. Always remember that. Be kind to your thoughts. Say positive things to yourself. Say good things to yourself. Refrain from overthinking. Refrain, stop, end overthinking. This is something that have you knock your toe, you start thinking of million reasons. None of them is true. You get up, something isn't going right, something happened. You have million reasons, but none of them are positive. But you have a million reasons why so and so and so. The doctor calls, say, hey, we had your x-ray. We just want to discuss it with you. You start with a million reasons. Why don't you say it's a miracle? You had something, you're healed. Send love to the doctor. Send love to the report. Send love to the nurse. Send love to the hospital. Send love to the building. So when you arrive in the building, all you could get is love. Send love to your, like, it is never a bad thing. And I constantly keep on saying that the news may not be good news what you want to hear. But there is something in it for you to learn, and you could see the bright thing in everything. Today I had a conversation with a very dear, sweet, loving friend of mine, and she pointed out to me that she said, Daniel, in all my situation and all what I went through, one thing you always tell me, to find something in my situation and give gratitude for. And you always tell me, thank my eyes, my feet, my mouth. I can eat. I can breathe. I don't have a tube. And this is something I'm going to keep on saying. Find gratitude in the circumstances where you are. Overthinking does not help you. It just makes you worse beyond. It's something, when you start to get this overthinking, reverse it. Whatever you're thinking of, reverse it. You're thinking the negative thing, reverse it to a positive thing. And it will come. It's practice. As I always say, it's practice. It will come with time. Because it's a journey. It's not something you just get up one day and it's going to fix, it's going to change. And don't blame yourself for it. Give yourself time. Give yourself patience. You will fall. But overthinking is one thing that destroy relationship, destroy you. It destroy your day, spoil your day, because you just overthink things. Don't go looking for things. You will know things when you need to know. Trust the universe. Things will happen when it happens. The right thing, the right people, the right situation, the right thing will come. Take a minute. The thoughts start going crazy. Are those thoughts you want people to hear? Are those thoughts you want to share with people? No. Just take a moment, take a deep breath, and whatever does overthinking out, think opposite to it, the positive way to it. And you'll be fine. Don't blame yourself. Don't overthink of things. Things are what it is. It's not much more than what it is. I never panic about things. People always tell me, why am I always calm? Am I real? I am real. Deep down, half of the time, I don't know half of the things that I'm supposed to say or do, but I am calm. And I'm thinking positive thoughts, and I'm sending the situation love, and the situation resolves itself. And it always turns out to be a good way. Always. Don't blame yourself for anything that has gone wrong in your life. And just remember, things don't go wrong. It's just a lesson. If you were molested, raped, abuse, mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever you went through, it is not your fault. I'm going to repeat that again. Whatever you went through, do not blame yourself for the circumstances that you're in. The only thing you can do is acknowledge it. Acknowledge, my mom passed away, and this is where I am. How am I going forward? Acknowledge the relationship has ended. Nobody's fault, nobody to blame. It is what it is. How am I going to move forward? How am I going to be a better person? How am I going to improve myself? What is it that I need to learn from that situation and move on? It is, do not blame yourself. Don't blame yourself for any situation, any circumstances. The only thing you could do is acknowledge it, forgive yourself, forgive the parties or whoever or whatever that's involved. Send it love. You cannot send it love 1 minute and think of something else. Whatever you're saying and whatever you're thinking has to be the same. Send the situation, send the person, whatever it is, send it love. Accept it. Accept it. Accept it. Embrace it. Forgive yourself. Forgive the circumstances. Do not blame yourself for anything that you think or you're assuming it's your fault because something didn't work out, because that didn't work out, that didn't go through, that didn't happen. You're blaming yourself for it. It's no one's fault. The universe does. That's why it's not the overthinkers. It's lack of trust. When you're overthinking, you don't trust yourself. You don't believe in yourself. You don't think you have the energy, the drive, the power. Overthinking. Trust yourself. Don't blame yourself for any circumstances, any situation of your life. The only thing you can do, I'm going to repeat again, do not blame yourself. We've lived our life of blaming. We blame somebody for every... There are people out there that just blame people for everything wrong in their life, and they have nothing to do with them. End the blame. There's nobody to blame. It didn't turn out because the universe wanted it that way. God wanted it that way. It didn't turn out because that's how it's supposed to come out. That's how it's supposed to be played out. That's how the river supposed to flow. Don't blame anyone. Don't blame anything. Circumstances, situation. Don't blame anyone. Acknowledge it. Yes, this happens. I forgive myself and I'm moving on. I'm giving myself love and I'm sending you love and I'm moving on. Just take it. I know all these things are just a lot and a lot to just pour upon you, but it's a healing process. It's a process, a growth process, and it takes time. A tree just don't grow. Water, nourishment, and all these are nourishment we're giving ourselves for us to grow and become what we need to become in our lives. Okay? And stay calm. Whatever the situation, the circumstances, whatever that's going on, you don't understand it, you don't know why. Stay calm. Just stay calm. Take a deep breath. If you need to close your eyes and give it gratitude. And something I always do, something I've been practicing for a while, is I am safe. All is well. All is well. I am safe. Everything is gonna turn out the way it's supposed to turn out. I am safe. All is well. You are safe wherever you are. Believe that. I'm giving you all my tips. If I'm in a situation that I don't understand, I don't know how it's, I don't understand it, I don't have the answer, my thoughts, I just don't know. I don't go overthinking. I don't start coming up with analysis. I don't start coming up assuming. I don't start putting things. I just go calm. Quiet. If I need to close my eyes, if I need to just say in my thoughts, I am safe. All is well. I'm sending you love. Or I say, give me what I need to know at this time. With love, anything is possible. I am safe. And just be calm. I know we're hasty to say things. We're hasty to fight back. We're hasty to give our comments. We're hasty to give our views. Like if we don't speak, like we love yourself. Take a moment. Be calm. If you need to close your eyes, take a deep breath. All is well. I am safe. Universe, I love you. God, I love you. Give me what I need in this moment, in this time. I am safe. I am blessed. I am calm. All is well. I will know what I need to know at the right time. And this alone, this 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 5 seconds, or how many length of time you think you need to sort yourself out, the circumstance, the situation will change to something better, that at the end of the day, you back and said, wow, that was a miracle. How did I do that? How did I survive that? How did this thing happen to me? Wow, look at that. I got an angel came to my rescue. Calm. I'm trying to put it, when your mind is all flustered, you're all hyper, your blood pressure rises, your heart rate pumping, type of thing, you cannot think straight. You cannot think. Nothing good is coming. But if you just close your eyes, take a deep breath, all is well. I am safe. I send you love. I send you peace. I love myself. And with this love, I'm sending you love. Easy, simple. Try it. You will see the circumstances, whatever you're in, will change. Your thought will change, because it's your thoughts that is making you things happen. And if you just change your thoughts, things will change. Things will stay calm. Another way to love yourself is to meditate. Find whatever way that works for you. There are many ways to meditate. Find a way. I find a lot of people nowadays always say, I need some distraction. Wow. I need some distraction. I can't be calm. I cannot relax. I can't sleep. I can't this. I can't that. If you want to sleep, say, tonight I'm going to have 6 hours of good rest. I am safe. I'm going to sleep fine tonight. You keep on repeating that, and I'm 100% going to tell you, by the end of the week, you're going to have 1 week of good night's sleep. And when you continue repeating, saying that, you will start having good night's sleep. Again, say the things you want, not the things you don't want. Find a way to meditate. For me, I like sitting in the sun and just close my eyes and just lay in the sun. I like to wrap myself up. If I'm not in the sun, I wrap myself up to be warm. And I just lay on my yoga mat and I just let my brain, every time my brain's just going somewhere, I get back on my breath, because I'm listening to my breathing. Once my brains, the thoughts will come. The mind will go away. But every time you realize you're not hearing your breath, you bring yourself back. Just listen to your breath. You have a situation, you're going through something, ask the answers. And the answers will come through that time. Because you will get the answers. We have the answer to everything we're going through. We have the answer within ourselves. I don't know if you know. I don't know if you believe in that. But we all are created from a masterpiece. We all created from a mold. And there's no more of that mold. We each were created differently. We all are our own individual. We all are our own masterpiece. So there's no one like you. So each person going to have their own way to work things out. You find your way. Find a way that's going to be good for you. But spend time, moments with your thoughts, yourself, and you will find answers for any question you have. Guarantee you that. I can promise you that. I am example of all what I'm telling you there. Those are things I have been through. Those are things I am trying. And that's the growth I am on. You may find your own way of meditating. find your way. Music in the background, and you just lay down. It's a practice. The beginning will be rough, but just start with 10 minutes. Something I do very often. As soon as I get out of bed, as soon as I get up, I start, thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you for today. Thank you for life. Thank you for peace. Thank you for what I have. Thank you for this pillow. Thank you for this bed. Thank you that I open my eyes and I can see. Thank you that I had an amazing night rest. Thank you for today. I'm still on my bed. I'm still getting up. I haven't spoken to anyone. Thank you. Thank you. For whatever you feel, that thought that comes to your mind. Just 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Just be and just say that. And start your day. It's a form of meditation. It's a form of starting your day. You could choose however you want. You could choose whatever you want. But all this is a sign of loving yourself. And when you start like that, and don't forget that one thing, fix your bed. It's a sign of loving yourself. Declutter yourself. Just fix your bed. You get up, you fix your bed. When you look back and your bed is all fixed, your thoughts are clear. Your thoughts are brighter. You come home, your bed is well made. Wow. It's a different feeling than coming home and you're in a mess. Dirty surrounding, dirty thoughts. That's not self-love. If you love yourself enough, you'll make the time to have your surroundings clean. You'll have the time to declutter around you. You'll have the time to clean around you. This is part of loving yourself. Don't tell people they're clean freaks. Probably some people are, but that is their journey. We all have our journey, but that's their journey. But you're on your own journey as you've come from you're your own individual. There's no true like you. So just remember that. Just remember that there's no true like you. There is just one of you. And you are unique, you're special, you're different, you're one of a kind. You're created from a masterpiece. So only amazing things gonna come from you. It's we that change our thoughts, our beliefs on what people say, things about us. Another way of loving yourself is do not compare yourself with someone else. This is something a lot of people, a lot of us struggle with every day, comparing ourselves with someone else. You don't know the whys, the how, the who they get where they are. Don't. Again, it's overthinking. Be around people who praise you when things are good with you, and support you when things are bad with you. And when I'm not sure if I might have said that in one of my podcasts, that growing up I did not like anybody with a fancy car. Don't ask me why. Anybody with a nice car, I just dreadly did not like you, and I don't know why. Growing up, keep on growing up again, I always had in me what I want, what I didn't want. That's what I used to talk about. What I didn't want, I used to talk about it, and that's what happened in my life. And now it was something that I don't know how they got it. I don't know how hard they work, the sacrifice, whatever they make. Now I drive a nice car. No one knows the sacrifice and whatever I had to put up to get it. So the same with someone else. You don't know. Do not. So now when I see someone with a nice car, it's like, nice car. Way to go, buddy. Nice. I admire you. Nice. I'm sending you love. That's what I do when somebody pull up beside me with a nice car. And that drove me to have a nice car. Because all I had before was crappy cars. Because all what I hated somebody with a nice car. So the universe never gave me a nice car. Always gave me crappy cars. Until I started to change my mindset. and I end up with a nice car now. And again, this is just practice. Think, visualize, meditate on the things you want, not the things you don't want. Okay? Self-praise. This is something I could do a whole podcast on that all by itself, self-praise, but I'm just going to touch it lightly. All goodness in talk about, praise yourself for all the goodness you have achieved. Your kids, how you've made it through. Your achievement, you go to work and you accomplish whatever you accomplish at work. That you start something and you finish something you wanted to accomplish doing your taxes. You finish that. Give yourself self-praise. Praise yourself for the little things that you accomplish, the little things you do, and be excited about it. My practice is being in the front of the mirror, and I'm brushing my teeth, or I'm just doing my morning routine, and I stand in the mirror. I love you. I look into the mirror and I say to the mirror, I love you. You are amazing. You are kind. I'm looking right into my eyes and I'm telling myself that I love you. You're sweet. You're kind. You're like, yes, like all the accomplishments, the thing I've accomplished in my life, the situation I've been in, and I'm out of it. All of those things, I self-praise. If we don't praise ourselves, it's like if we don't love ourselves, how can somebody love us? And some of us go around in the world and say, oh, I'm single. It's been 10 years, 5 years. Love yourself. Prepare yourself. Don't start thinking of, I'm preparing, I'm growing for this person that is for me. So you start to believe you're preparing yourself for this person. You healing yourself, you self-growth. You know you're on your journey of growth, because when you love yourself, the universe will send you that person. You're going to be, when you love yourself, you become independent. You're kind, you're sweet, you're gentle. You don't need a distraction. You don't need a distraction. You don't need someone, like if you're, I'm a typical example. When you love yourself so much, and you're in this relationship with yourself, and your partner don't call for a day, don't text you 2, 3 hours, 5, 6, 10 hours. It shouldn't do anything to you, because you love yourself, you're confident, you're sure, you trust yourself. And you're not overthinking. Is when you're overthinking, you're thinking if you don't text, if the person don't text in 2, 3 hours, something is wrong. I text, he doesn't reply, he's doing something wrong. It's all here. And the same thing you're thinking is the same thing the universe is making happen. And whose fault it is? Who's the cause of it? Ourselves. Let go of the things you don't want and start writing it, thinking it, the things you want. You have a bad legs, you have surgery, you go into surgery, talk about I am healed, my surgery is a success, I bless the doctor's hands, I'm sending love to the doctor, the cotton, the scissors, the knife, the table, the whatever it is, you send it love. And you will be healed. Visualize that the doctor find the cure. You will be healed. Don't worry, don't overthink about someone had it and they didn't make it. That's their journey. That's not your journey. That is not your journey. Just want you to put that out there. So self-praise, praise yourself, spend time with yourself and feel it. Don't just say it, but feel the joy, the excitement. You know, something. Always spend a moment and find the joy, and you'll find the peace. Because when you praise yourself for your accomplishment, the things you do, the way you do things, for the way you handle situations, for your promotion, because you have to be doing something good to get to where you are. Praise yourself for that. And when you praise yourself, then it becomes easy to praise people, to praise your kids, praise your family, praise your friends. It's wow, what a job, great job, nice job. I'm proud of you. Wow. Because if you cannot say that to yourself, you cannot say that to people. That's why some people cannot say to others because they don't tell themselves that. So when you find me who always tell myself that, like I praise myself for the little tiny things. You wouldn't imagine or believe the little thing that I praise myself for. I told my roommate one day, thank you. And she said, why are you thanking me? I said, for you being you. And it was just like a shock. Like thank you. Like you're for just you being you, because you're so kind and sweet and polite. And I'm just so grateful for that. So I just want to thank you. And I know it's not an easy journey to be the way you are. It's everyone has their journey different. Just said thank you. And she's like, why? And I said, just for you being you. It was just me giving gratitude for the little tiny things in my life. Support yourself. This is one thing. We're afraid. We think when we ask for help that we're incompetent. We ask for help, that means we're weak. We ask for help, that means we don't know. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. Asking for help is that you want to learn, you want to grow, you want to improve. Asking for help. Anyone, I always say, anyone going through any situation in their lives and they want to talk to me about it, my phone number is on Facebook. You could FaceTime me. You could send me a message on Facebook. You could send me a messages from any of my podcasts. Send me. You have all my links, all my information. Dan Malcolm on Facebook. Positive Day on Facebook. I have the YouTube channel Positive Day. Like anywhere, send me a message. I'll be gladly and willing and 100% would love to sit with you, have a conversation with you anytime, no matter where throughout the world, WhatsApp, wherever you want to talk, you want to talk about something, you just want to if I'm not there, there's somebody around. Choose the people that you know, the right group and the right people that you're talking to, you're talking with. I'm going to say that again. Choose the right people and the right group that you're sitting and you're talking to and talking with. I have I had this situation last year. Was it last year or this year? I can't remember. I had this conversation with someone, and the person used that we were having a conversation of trust and whatever it was. The person was overthinking that the relationship that we had wasn't trustworthy or whatever it was. They were just overthinking and don't trust that the universe for whatever the circumstances was anyway. But this person used a point of my weakness against me, to my face, while we were in that argument while we were in that discussion. I don't think it was just an argument of trust. It was an argument of trust, yes. And the person used that against me. repeat it to me. And when they did, I just ended the conversation and I ended the friendship right away. There was no if, no buts, no second chance, third chance, fifth chance. That was it. Because if someone comes to you in the vulnerable time, the weakness, in the lowest time, and they share something with you, and then 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you're going to use that, repeat it to them, or use it against them, end that friendship. And I don't care who it is, what it is, who the person is, end that. That's not a trustworthy person. So when you sit in sharing, make sure who you're sharing it with, who you sitting and you're asking for the support and the help. Remember that. Just remember, I just want to share that with you. I want to leave you with my routine. All what I shared with you today is the same way you're treating yourself, you're loving yourself, you're going to love someone else that same way. So self-love is the same love you give yourself, you'll give to others. Self-love is the same love you give yourself, the same way you treat yourself, you will treat others. If you treat yourself horrible, you'll treat somebody else horrible. So when you love yourself as you love your neighbors. They don't say love your neighbor, then love yourself. Love yourself as you love your neighbors. Self-love is about loving yourself. And when you love yourself, no matter what circumstance, what situation you go through, you will love someone else back. And that comes with being calm. You don't have to respond. You don't know everything that comes. You have to fire back. I was once like that. You can tell me anything and I don't have the answer for you. I would answer you back. And I learned, I always used to think of overthinking. And overthinking doesn't lead to nothing good but disaster. You work on your overthinking. End your overthinking. Whatever you're thinking of, think of opposite to it. Love yourself. Give yourself some self-praise. Praise yourself for where you're at. Forgive yourself. It's none of your fault. Whatever happened to you in your life happened. It's just accept the situation, that whatever is it. Treat yourself with love. Support yourself. Be kind to your mind and your thoughts. Don't blame yourself for anything of the past or anything that has happened. Accept it, acknowledge it, embrace it, love it, send it love, and send everyone involved in the matter love, and let it go. That does not mean that you have to call the person, you have to talk to them, you have to be friends with them. It does not mean, it just means that however you feel about them, there's no anger, no hate, and nothing inside of you towards them. But you just don't want them, you don't want to breathe the air that they breathe in. That doesn't mean you hate them, you have nothing against them. It's just that you don't want to be in that circumstance, in that situation anymore. Because you have acknowledged it, you have forgiven it, you are moving on. And if you're moving on and you're going back there, you're not moving on. Let that ship sail, let that thing go, and you move on. Okay? Stay calm. Meditate, find a way to meditate, and find the support you need, find the right people. I am here. You could reach me however you want to reach me. I am totally there. Spend time in the mirror and give yourself self-worth. Speak to yourself in the mirror. Start with I am. Whatever you want, I am. Trust it. Trust the universe. Always trust the universe that whatever you say in your mindset about yourself, whatever you believe, you think, you want, say, I am. I have whatever you want. I am blessed. I have whatever I have. You say it. And as you start saying, you're going to find the joy. You're going to start to visualize. You're going to start to imagine it and feel the joy. Feel that you have received it and you will receive it. But you have to trust that you have, and trust. Even if it's taking a long time, that means that means you have more growing to grow. You have the path to go through, and always believe it is on its way to come at the right time when you need it. Believe that and trust that. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself. Remember, you deserve the best. You are not at fault at anything in your life. You deserve the best. You're worthy of good things. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of riches, of wealth. You're worthy of every good thing. And wealth does not mean money, but of whatever you need in your life, that means wealth to you. Abundance, grace, peace, whatever you need, you're worthy of that. And you have to believe that. And you have to keep on repeating that to yourself. Okay? One thing I just want to leave with you. Self-love is health. Talking about the health part. The things we eat, the get out there, do a workout. I just feel everybody should be at a gym. That's just my opinion, how I see it. Everybody should be at a gym working out 3 times a week. You don't have to lift heavy weights. You could just use your own body strength. There's YouTube videos on everything to work out on. Watch the food you eat. Watch the portion of the food you eat. This is part of self-love. What you eat. Something I never want to touch on, but it's very common now. It's very common now. It's like part of going out and have a drink. Drugs. I just want to put this out there. This is part of self-love. I could tell you in my journey, this is a part of my life I have never been involved with. I've never been part of it, because I always tell people, ask me, why you don't smoke? Why don't you do this? Why don't you take this? Why don't you try it? I always tell them, I love myself. I love myself enough. I don't want the side effects. So you could make a choice. The same way you could choose your thoughts, you could make the same choice, because the thoughts and the drugs is the same thing you're doing to yourself. It's the same toxic you bring into yourself, because for me, you're covering something. You have a womb. Instead, you heal, you remove all the bad things in the womb, you remove all the bad thing in the soul, and then you put you clean it up, you put a fresh bandage on it, you just put in old bandages on it, because when the drugs worn out, you're back to same square, not accepting the situation, the cause, the reason why you're there. Again, no blame. I'm not blaming myself. I'm not blaming anybody else. It's you to decide on that, on the growth, the pattern where you want for yourself. You want to be happy. You want to love yourself so somebody can love you. You want a better life for yourself. You have to make that choice for yourself. It all starts with the way you think, the food you eat, the way you act, the way you present yourself, the way you talk to yourself. And with this, I just want to leave you. Thank you for listening to me today. I hope today's podcast find you some way, somehow heal you, move you, enlighten you, educate you, support you in whatever circumstances you going through in your life. Just remember, Positive Day is about growth, about learning. It's my life experience I'm sharing with you. And it's all things I have been through. It's not something I just pick up or I assume. It's everything I have been through. I just want to leave you as I leave you all. Always love yourself. If you don't love yourself, how can someone else love you? Self-love is when you love yourself, you give that same love back out. So I just want to say thank you for listening to Positive Day, and I just want to leave you with my favorite quote. I always tell myself, I am saved, I am loved, all is well. Everything I need to know will come to me at the right time. So with this, just want to say thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. If you find anything in here that touch you, heal you, move you, that have you thinking, you want to send me a comment, please subscribe, send me a comment, put a comment in there, rate me wherever you're listening to me, so we can expand, we could touch more lives. Share it with your family, your friends, your co-workers. Leave me your comments. You want to talk to me, you want to share something, you want me to talk about any topics, send me a text, send me an email, put it in the comments wherever you're listening to me. And just remember, you're one of a kind, you're a masterpiece, you're one of a kind. Love yourself, say good things to yourself, speak good things to yourself. Till next time, I love you. You are blessed. Love you, love you, love you. Positive Day, Daniel Malcolm. Have a great day, great night, great evening. Whatever, where you are, wherever you listen, I just want to say thank you again. Thank you, and God bless. Till next time.